Yo, that's what I'm on today. If you don't know, you're gonna have to learn. As usual. Invicta, baby. It's good. It's your boy. And I know it's been a while since you heard from me. I've been busy. Life has been happening. Life has been going on. But in the midst of life, battle rap has continued. And on that note, there's some things I need to address real quick. I might miss some things, and if I do, it's not because I don't know about it. It's just because it's so much. Let's look at JC for a second. Now, JC versus K-Shine. JC versus Sideboy. Two totally different JCs. I was on Twitter and I was having a conversation about JC, and somebody mentioned that they feel as though JC is a small room MC. I want to know how y'all think, how y'all feel about that. You know, is JC a small room MC? Does JC do better in small rooms than he does on the big stage? Is that the problem? Is that what it is? Because I mean, let's look at the history. To me, you know, this is all my opinion. All my opinion. K-Shine beat JC. I'm not even going to give a whole rounds thing on this. K-Shine beat JC. Who else? 100 Bullets. 100 Bullets did JC dirty. I don't know what the excuse for that was. But 100 Bullets did JC dirty. I mean, JC just, on the big stage, JC has not been, he hasn't been JC versus Chilla, which to this day, and I think everybody can agree with this, that was JC's best performance. Best. I mean, his performance in that battle was ridiculous. That's a classic battle. People go back and forth on that battle to this day. So what is the issue with JC? Does he just do better in small rooms? Is he just not a big room, a big stage MC? That's one thing. One little bit of homework. One thing to discuss. One thing to talk about. Number two. Okay. Oh, by the way, I think JC beat Sideboy. Let's get that out of there. But number two, Miss Hustle. Miss Hustle. Now, I know rap and hip hop, you know, it's all about ego and all that good stuff. And to be the best, you gotta think you're the best and all that. You know, it's competition. I get that. My problem with Miss Hustle, and I'm pretty sure she don't care, and I don't care if you care or not. Whatever, it is what it is. My problem with Miss Hustle is Miss Hustle walks out of every battle saying that she killed the opponent. Oh, I killed this one. I killed that one. Okay. There is a difference between killing somebody and winning the battle. Big difference. Big difference. Lux. Lux killed Calico. There's no other way to look at that. Lux killed Calico. Swave killed O-Solo. Killed him. Killed him. You know, people tend to overuse body and classic. Body and classic. People overuse the hell out of those terms. Oh, this was a body. That was a body. Oh, he bodied him. She bodied her. You know, body. Oh, that was a classic. Wait, you just said it was a body. If it was a body, how was it a classic? Well, it was a classic body. Stop! Okay? I know URL rappers, URL battlers, you know, don't like to admit when they lose. I'm cool with that. If you don't want to admit you lost, fine. Just don't admit you lost. But stop saying you bodied people if you didn't body. Stop. Oh, I killed. Stop. If you want to say you won, fine, you won. Hustle. If you want to say you beat Gaddis, cool. Say you beat Gaddis. I got Hustle 2-1 versus Gaddis. Personally. I don't think she killed her. But I think she won. I think she had the better performance. I think Gaddis spent too much time hyping her own bars. To the point where it was like, yo, can you spit? I just, you know, I got sick of it. Every bar, she just stopped. Yeah, what's up, nigga? That's what I do, Nick. Did you write that? Did you write all the daps and the that's what's up, niggas in your bars? I understand performance. That ain't even performance. You just gassing yourself. Spit your shit and let the audience react on their own. If the audience reacts to your shit and you gotta pause because you gotta wait for audience reaction, that's one thing. But if you got to hype up the audience, yeah, that bar was hot. That was some heavy points deducted. Just is what it is. That's how I do. But yeah, so that's that. Now I know this is late, but the battle dropped after the other one, so I got to discuss it in reverse. As we all know, Jazz killed 40. As we all know, I said that I felt 40 was taking too many battles back to back before battling Jazz. Now I have seen the Cortez battle that took place 1 week prior to the Jazz battle. Cortez, you got your ass whooped. No debating. You got your ass whooped. If that 40 had battled Jazz, we would have gotten the classic that we were looking for. Damn, I need to edge my shit like a motherfucker. Anyway, If that 40 had battled Jazz, we would have got the classic that we were looking for instead of the bullshit that we got. That's not saying anything bad about Jazz. Jazz came to do her thing. She did her thing. And, yo, Jazz. Real shit. Real shit. But 40 dropped the ball big fucking time. Big time. I think, well, I'm not even going to say I think she knows that. I know she knows that. Whether or not she'll get a chance to ever do that again remains to be seen. When I say do that again, I'm talking about as far as battling Jazz. I know she would like to battle Jazz again, but at this point, a lot of people are saying, for what? You know, for what? So we'll see what happens. I mean, rematches do occur. Rematches do occur. And we just had Charlie Clips versus Tay Rock rematch. So we'll see. We'll see what happens down the line. So that's that. Shout to Angry Fan. It's in the car. No, let me stop. What's the next thing that we can discuss? Yo, Keith Murray versus Fredro Starr, my dude. Really? Is there anybody? I'm curious. I want to know. Is there anybody that gives a fuck about this battle? Anybody? Because I don't. I think this shit is dumb. Keith Murray versus Fredro Starr. Who gives a shit about Keith Murray and Fredro Starr? Keith Murray versus Fredro Starr? Just what? Why? Just why? How about that? How about why? How about, instead of who cares, how about why? You know, why? UW Annihilation. I don't know about the rest of y'all, and this may sound crazy, but the battle from that event that I'm waiting to see is Tech 9 versus Solo. Yo, I am dying waiting for them to drop that battle. I've got to see. I didn't get to view the event, unfortunately, because I had some stuff going on here. I wasn't able to view the event, but that is the battle from that card. That was the who cares battle from that card. But I just got to see how ridiculous that battle was. I just got to see it. And I hope, I haven't heard anything, I hope Tech 9 won. I really do. Because like I said in the OBR predictions blog, if Tech 9 lost to O-Solo, it's time for him to just hang it up. It's really, you know, you can't come out representing SPI 2T AGE if you can't beat O-Solo. It's just that simple. It's that simple. You know, O-Solo is a punching bag. That's it. O-Solo is a punching bag. So if you can't beat a punching bag, it's no reason to even fight. It's no reason to punch. It's no reason. Just stay out the ring. If the punching bag beats you, just because O-Solo is, that dude is a joke. He funny, and I would love to see O-Solo versus Bill Collector, because I think that shit would be hilarious. Or Bill Collector versus Daylight. I think that shit would be hilarious. But definitely Bill Collector and O-Solo. It'd be some funny shit. So if Tech 9 can't beat O-Solo, if he didn't beat O-Solo, he needs to hang it up. Speaking of Bill Collector, Bill Collector is back. Bill Collector is back. I am very curious to see what he's gonna do now that he has returned. You know, who he's gonna battle. Is he gonna get out there with the same right into a beat Super Saiyan lines? You know, just waiting to see the next. Shout out to Big Cheese. Waiting to see the next Big Cheese Bill Collector remix. Shout out to Queen of the Ring. Let's see. I talked about Couture versus Official. I mean, I have to watch QB versus Farah. I've heard things about the battle that made me not want to watch it, honestly. But I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. The technical difficulties of having children. Where was I? Oh yeah. Summer Madness 4. This card is ass. I'm sorry. This card is ass. I mean, let's talk about it for a second. I'm just go over real quick because there's not really much to say about it. Of course, you got Hitman versus Surf, which is something a lot of people have been waiting to see. A lot of people have been waiting to see that. It's going to be interesting to see how that goes down, especially considering the fact that, I mean, Hitman beat Arse. Hitman beat O-Red in Jersey. I don't even want to go there. And Surf lost to Calico in Jersey. Arguably the last good battle Surf had, because Clips killed him, was versus Hollow. But after the battle, when people started, you know, talking about his reaches in that battle, it was just like, maybe the last good battle he had was conceded. So we'll see what happens with Surf versus Hitman. Then you got Clips versus T-Rex. Ain't they cool? Was this gonna be a white flag battle? It's gonna be interesting to see how that goes. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be all that great. Another one that everybody been waiting to see, B Magic and Conceited. So you got B Magic versus Conceited, and then Hitman versus Surf. So those are like the two, you know. Then Verb versus John. Who gives a damn about Verb versus John John? How did that even get set up? How did that Verb versus John John? And then DNA versus Tay-Rock. Okay, so you got That's Light versus I Ain't Got No Tooth. I don't give a fuck about that. I really don't. I don't. Then Arsenal versus Ill Will. I got the same question about Ill Will as I do about JC. Does Ill Will only do good in small rooms? Because, now mind you, I've said, I think Ill Will, bar-wise, I think Ill Will beat Tay-Rock. But he stumbled. You know, Ill Will just doesn't seem to be comfortable when he's on a big stage. Maybe that'll change. But it's like, looking at, this is Summer Madness. This is Summer Madness. This is supposed to be like the biggest battle event of the year. And you can only give us 2 battles to really look forward to. B Magic versus Conceited and Hitman versus Surf. And then the rest of the battles is just like, I mean, that could be any fucking card. Really, it could. It could be any fucking card. I really think URL is just living off the fact that they fucking URL. That's how I feel. You know, it is what it is. But yo, on that note, let me get the fuck out of here. I'll be in touch. It's your boy. And I'm out.